Let's take a moment to just pause and notice the sound of silence, one of my favorite things. So just let your hands rest on the legs and find that alignment for your spine where you're not tilting forward or back or to one side. Just finding center. And some teachers like to call this finding zero, where you're letting everything go. You're letting the future go, the past, and you're really just coming into this moment like a clean slate. And opening your ears to noticing any sounds in your environment, noticing the sound of silence underneath. Just feeling this moment as if you're feeling it for the first time, as if you just arrived on planet Earth in this space. Now begin to notice that you're breathing. And when you're ready, you can start to smooth and lengthen your breath. Allow your breath to gently expand the body around you. 360 degrees around you, it expands as you inhale. And on your exhale, it contracts back in. Try to find that perfect quality of your breath where you're not trying too hard. You're not inhaling so much that you're experiencing tension. But you're finding that perfect edge where then you can smoothly exhale. You're finding a starting point. And throughout this whole class, we're expanding our lung capacity. We breathe consciously through this whole class. So your breath might feel different by the end than it does now. Just like your legs might feel more open at the end than they do now. Let's bring the palms together at the heart, lifting the heart and bowing the head. setting an intention for your practice today. And we'll send these intentions out with the sound of Om. You can just listen or join in with me. Inhale for Om. Let the arms drop. Hands can rest on the thighs again if you like. Starting from the top, the very crown of the head, imagine that you have a beam of light coming out of the crown of the head. And you're going to draw a circle in the sky with your beam of light. And try to let your shoulders drop down. Try to let your breath coordinate with your movement in some way. And smoothly reverse. And bring your head to center. Reach your right arm out away from you, gently spreading through the fingers, and then tilt your head away from the arm. Good. You could stay here, or if you'd like to, you're going to roll your chin down towards the chest. And then roll the back of the head back and your chin lifts up. So the whole time your head is falling away from the hand, but you're just rolling, opening the side a little bit more. Good, your head is away from your hand, so not here, but here. Yeah, so you wiggle your right fingers that are sticking out. Your head is going to tilt away from your right finger, so to the left. Yeah, good. Now just gently stay exactly as you are, but your left hand that's resting on your leg is just gonna gently help your head open away from your right hand. Yeah, breathe into it. Let your left hand rest on your leg again. Tilt your right palm up towards the sky. Reach it up and over the head to the left. Breathing into this right side. And on your inhale, release and come right up and over with your left arm. Breathing into this left side. Now stay here with your head. Your head is tilting to the right, but bring your left arm down and away, spreading through the fingers. And now you're opening through the left side of your neck. And you can stay in stillness, or you can roll the chin forward and back. Keep breathing. You're really getting into the neck and shoulder. One more breath here. Now take your right hand that's resting and just assist your head to open a little bit more. The neck opening a little bit more. And gently release. Let both hands rest on your knees. You're going to lean forward ever so slightly, just a couple inches. Shoulders glide down the back. And now, almost like you're a lion, and you're going to roll out your head and neck here. You can roll it out a little bit bigger than you did before. Inhale as your head goes up, exhale as your chin goes down. Good, and you'll notice that your torso kind of wants to get into this. It might kind of want to move too. Just let it. Let your spine move around. Reverse. Let the spine move around with it any way that it wants. Good. And now inhale, lengthening up, gaze up. It's like you're doing a little back bend. Your heart and belly are reaching forward, but you're looking up. And on an exhale, fold forward. Let your hands come all the way down to your feet, head hangs. Take a breath into the back side of the body. On an inhale, glide your hands back up to the knees. Look up, little back bend. And this time we'll sigh it out as we fold. Let it all the way down. Deep breath, expanding the back of the rib cage. On an inhale, looking up, little back bend. Press into your feet here. Reach your arms forward and up. You might lean back a little bit, stretch out. One more inhale. And exhale, arms reach out wide. Bring them to the knees. And stir your torso and hips like you're stirring a pot. Reverse. Remember, we started with the crown, and now we're all the way down into the low belly and hips. Bring your spine to center. Open the feet wide. Sink back in your chair. Elbows are sticking out to the sides. Reach your heart forward, look up. Inhale. Exhale, keep your hands on the knees. You're kind of opening them wide as you fold. Let your head dip down. On an inhale, press a little bit into the feet. Press into the hands that are on the knees. Rise up, look up. Exhale, bowing down. One more. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to fold. This time, let the hands touch the earth if you like, hanging a little bit more deeply. See if you can send your breath into the hips. On an inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale here. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring them down to your heart. Remembering your intentions. Releasing the hands to the knees, walk the feet together. And come up to standing with the seat of your chair facing away. So you have the back of the chair near you. Good. You're standing tall. Let the arms fall by the sides for a moment, palms facing open. Inhale, reaching out and up. Press down through your feet as you get taller. Palms touch, bring them to the heart. Again, inhale, reaching out and up, opening both lungs. Is your breath able to be a little bit deeper than when we first began? One more. Bring your hands to the back of the chair. Step right up to the chair. Bend your knees ever so slightly and lean onto your right foot. Step your left foot back, so your left leg is in a lunge. The back of the heel is lifted, and you're just opening the front of your left hip here. You're opening your back calf. And lift through the heart slightly. Now gently lower your back heel towards the center of your mat. So your whole back foot is on the ground. Hold on to the chair with your right hand and let your left arm come down. Good. Pressing into both feet, you're steady here. Circle this left arm up and around, spreading through your fingers. You can always straighten that front knee for a moment just to give it a break. Reverse the arm. Good. Reach your left arm back over your back foot. Straighten your front knee, giving it a break. And then reach the hand that's reaching behind you up and over your head. You're bending your front elbow, opening this whole left side. And bring that arm all the way back behind you, palm is facing down. Bend into your front knee, reach your front arm over the chair. Gazing forward, glide both shoulders down the back, reach the hands even more away from each other. Inhale with me. Exhale, bring both hands back to the chair. And step your back foot forward a little bit, just so that you're not in a big lunge anymore. And you're gonna walk both feet back into downward facing dog, lengthening out through your spine, opening the backs of the legs. Can your breath reach the backs of the legs? And walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. Inhale, looking forward. Walk up about halfway. So you're in a flat back over the chair. Your heart or throat area is over the back of your chair. Elbows might stick out to the sides. You're reaching back through your tailbone. Your spine is like parallel to the floor. Maybe you can even tuck the chin and rest your forehead on your hands that are on the back of the chair. I have to move my feet back just a tiny bit to do that. Your feet are a couple inches away from each other. Spread through your toes. Bend into your knees and start to sit down into an imaginary chair. Good. Lengthen up through your heart. Reach your arms forward, spreading through your fingers. Inhale with me. Exhale, make fists, draw the elbows back, say ha. 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 Any stagnant energy releasing out. Ha. 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 Two more. Ha. Ha. Inhale, reach it up, straight legs. Exhale, arms open wide, let them down. Spread the feet a tiny bit wider. So now maybe they're a foot apart. Sit down into your imaginary chair. Reach the arms up a little bit this time. Inhale. Exhale. Ha. 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 You can let the knees bounce a little bit. Ha. 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 Two more. Ha. Ha. Inhale, sit down as you reach up. Good. Exhale, shoot to standing. And release the arms. Feel the echo. Inhale, reaching out and up. Grab your left wrist, pull it up and over to the right. Inhale up to center, grab the right wrist, pull it up and over to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Palms touch, bring them to your heart center. Inch your feet back so that they're only a couple inches apart. Inhale, reaching out and up. Both lung sacs opening. Exhale to the heart. Take a few more on your own. Notice what this movement might mean to you or what you're saying to the universe. Pausing at heart center. Bring your hands to the back of the chair. Step right up to the back of the chair. Bending both knees slightly. Lean onto your left foot. Step your right foot back into a lunge. If you need to drop the heel down, that's okay. Otherwise, the heel is lifted. Lift up through your heart. You're opening this whole front of your right hip. Relax through your back heel. It's like your calf is stretching. if your heel is lifted, start to lower it down towards the center of your mat. So it's at a 45-degree angle. Hold on to the chair with your left hand. Let your right arm dangle down. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. Ready? Spread through the right fingers. Reach it up and back and down. Yep. And it's okay if your heart turns a little bit to the side. You can always straighten that front knee for a moment, give it a break. Reverse the arm. Now reach this right arm back over your back foot. Straighten your front knee. Start to bend your front elbow as you tilt your upper body towards the chair. Reach your right arm that's behind you up and over the head, over the chair. Your heart is facing sideways. There you go. Yep, good, Judy. One more breath. Ride your inhale back up, bending into the front knee. Reach that right arm behind you, palm faces down. Now gaze forward and reach your left arm over the chair beyond your front foot. Good. Your heart is facing sideways. Glide your shoulders down the back. See if you can reach the hands even farther away from each other. Gazing over the front fingertips towards the horizon. See if you can take one more breath that's even slower. Pinwheel both hands back to the chair. Come on to the ball of your back foot. Step up a little bit. And then walk both feet back into downward dog. Stretching out, letting go. On an inhale, gaze forward, walk all the way up. Exhale, arms release. Turn your chair so that the seat is facing you. I'm going to come up a little bit closer to you. So my head is going to be cut off, but I want you to be able to see this area. You can inhale and reach the arms out and up. Palms touch. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Bring your hands down to the chair. Let your head bow. On an inhale, press into your feet a little bit and your hands coming into a flat back. Now exhale, walk back into your downward dog. Good, and you want your sitting bones to actually reach even farther back than the heels of your feet. Beautiful, let that head completely relax. You're welcome to stay right here. Or inhale into high plank, looking forward. Now, if your downward dog is short, you might have to inch your feet back just a tiny bit. Good, and you're pressing back through your heels, you're pressing through your arms, your upper spine might even puff up towards the ceiling a little bit. Good, now let the hips drop. You might need to bend the elbows to pull the rib cage through, and once you do, really press through those hands, lift the heart. Good, you have two options with the neck. You can lengthen the back of the neck, draw your chin towards your neck, letting the sides of the neck flare, or you can gaze up. When you're ready, downward dog, sink it back. Inhale to look forward. Gently walk it up about halfway. And open your feet wide. Now you might notice, like, am I too close to the chair? Do I need to back up a smidge? Just find that comfortable spot. And then let the heels of your feet jut out a little bit more than your toes. Good, and lean back through your sitting bones. You might even be able to let your forearms come down. Doesn't matter, you can keep your hands down or you can fold a little bit more. In this position, see if you can take one more breath that's even slower. On an inhale, lift the upper body a little bit, letting the arms become straight. Let your feet be perfectly parallel to each other. And then lean into one knee. And lean into the other. And keep going, but let your toes jut out a tiny bit. So now you're duck-footed, your toes are jutting out a little bit more than your heels. You're still leaning side to side. It's just gonna get into a slightly different part of your leg. It's amazing how the tiniest little change can make a difference. Good, if you want to, you can let the arms reach out to the sides. And bring it to center. Ooh. One more fold. Feet can be parallel or you can duck foot, toes inching in. Let it down. Inhale to lift your gaze. Straight arms, exhale, inch your feet together. Walk it back, downward dog. Stay here or inhale, high plank. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, heart lifts. When you're ready, last downward dog. See if you can make one breath even slower, even smoother. Gazing forward, walk it up. Inhale, reaching out and up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring them to the heart. Lifting the heart and bowing the head. Notice your whole body from the crown all the way through the bottoms of the feet. When you're ready, you can release. And we'll come into Shavasana, final resting pose. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani to stay here, resting in Shavasana as we close out. Or you can deepen your breath and slowly make your way to seated. And just as we first began, come back to that place of just listening, noticing this moment, place of 0. To me, a place of 0 means that I've surrendered. And I'm fully accepting this moment exactly as it is. I'm watching it. Inhale with me. Exhale, let it go. And bring the palms together at heart center. Honoring this practice and this opportunity to practice yoga together. Such a gift. Anything else you'd like to honor today, you can honor that now. The word namaste reminds us of our unity, honoring the light that exists within and the unity that we share in that. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.